Yokozo minasan to episode 2 of Lucid 9 by Emperor Takashi, your beautiful host. Okay, maybe not beautiful, but still, your host. Good to see you again. I'm glad you're all back. Today, we're starting off back in that classroom again where those two were one of the... Well, how do I describe him? An idiot has left the classroom, and then this girl, which I like, she responds to my witty jokes. Or, I'm guessing this guy's me, Yama. And this guy, who's a main shonen protagonist, but even more of an idiot than quite a few of them, except for maybe Naruto. Ha. Sorry if you like Naruto, but I had to go there. Alright, so, shall we kick things off? Here we go. Ha, really? Not like I have anything else to do. Masato grins, releasing my arm. Good. I gotta go set up. But I'm expecting you there. He dashes out of the room after a quick wave to Ryu. Sorry guys if I keep... I know it's Ryui, probably, but I'm bad at that. Forgive me. She smiles back and promptly turns to me. Have you figured out why he wants you in track so badly? Not a clue. She hesitates for a moment and glances around the room. You know, you could join drama club instead. It could be a valid excuse for Masato. I think he just asked why I joined a different club when I could have joined track. Is it because he's gay for me? I know it's my charms. What can I say? But still, I think you'd really like it. Honestly, it sounds like it could be pretty fun. Ryui seems to enjoy it. She often claims that. It's just like when we played make-believe as kids. And make-believe is one of the few things that I don't mind doing. But it's so much work. No. It's no more work than track, idiot. Besides, it could be really fun. I'll take your word for it. She rolls her eyes and shoulders her bag. Well, fine, Mr. Grumpy Pants. Some of us have club booze to manage, so I'm gonna get going. I'll go with you. We walk in step to the door, almost into freedom, and then the strident voice of the teacher rips through the air. Yama Ishimoto? Surely you didn't expect to escape so easily. Yes, my attitude problem. How could I forget? I turn to Rui, suddenly pleading. Bail me out? Not a chance. Oh, traitor! What? What? It builds character. I have plenty of character. Come on. Throw up a distraction for me. I throw in a shameless dose of puppy eyes. She only pokes my forehead, sticking her tongue out. Oh, no. Okay. You win some, you lose some. Just be glad it's with the teacher instead of the police. What? So did that part of the beginning really happen? What? Is he actually... Is she... Does she no, I'm guessing this is just a joke. But I may be reading into this, but I'm thinking there's some kind of foreshadowing going on here, guys. She darts off, as I call, falteringly after her. But at least the police wouldn't bore me to tears. That probably wasn't the right reading, but sorry guys. What was that, young man? I turn to find the teacher hovering right behind me. Oops. Nothing. Great weather we're having, huh? She doesn't seem amused. At this point. At what point? It's the second day of school. Unless she's referring to teaching me last year. Come to think of it, yeah, that's highly possible. By the way, guys, as someone who plans on being a professor, as a substitute teacher currently, this teacher is so boring. I mean, come on. Come on, she doesn't even play with it. She doesn't even laugh a little bit. To be honest, there are actually a lot of teachers that will laugh at it. There's a lot of cool teachers out there. But don't give your bad teachers a hard time either. You know what I mean? They got their own problems. If you can, just be nice to them. If you're nicer you are to people, typically they're nicer to you. That's not always a rule, but generally in life it works out that way. You know what I mean? So just try to make the world a better place by befriending people, being nice, things like that. It's clear that detention is doing nothing for your toxic behavior. Christ, this reminds me of games where it was like, ew, you're so toxic. Well, yeah, because I can nap in detention. Therefore, I've taken the liberty of recommending you for therapeutic mentorship, which will take place on campus at the discretion of our dorm manager. Requirements will be 1 hour, 5 days a week. The mentor will need to sign off on every visit. Oh, fuck no. Dude, come on. Come on. The what now? Come on. No, you can't be serious. Are you scheduling brainwashing sessions for me? Excuse me? You might have other ideas, young man, but civility and respect are integral cornerstones of our modern society. Sure, the dude's lazy, but come on, sarcasm? Really? Come on. Everyone wants to have a little fun. Don't be so stuck up. Come on. If it does result in scrubbing away some of that arrogance of yours, then I say good riddance. Some confidence is good, lady. Come on. I'm shocked by this unusually passionate outburst from her. She slows her breath, shaking as she jabs a book, an envelope at me. Take this. Mr. Rota's... You know where it is. A tiny pinch of the tension releases. Mr. Rota's the mentor? Maybe this won't be so bad. I give the book a once-over. The cover is somber, and 100% boring. Block letters proclaim primates of the 21st century, 100 plus. Correctional techniques to improve the mindset of any underdeveloped adolescent. Oh, God. No. The title just screams. I wrote a textbook thinking that I know how the brain works. Shut the fuck up. You have no idea how everyone works. Don't think you do with your pseudoscience bullshit. Sorry, guys. I'm not one for pseudoscience. Unless you're joking with it. When you take it seriously, I think it goes to way too far. Just putting that out there. I need to stop clicking random buttons. Well, gee, I'm honored. Take it. I take it. Goodbye, Yama Ishimoto. Good riddance. She flounces out of the classroom, clearly fed up with my shenanigans. Wordlessly, I turn and head down the corridor. Guess someone's a little touchy. Not that I can blame her. If I had a student like me, I'd hate it too. I wouldn't mind it, though. I trump down the stairs to the first floor, and stop before a door on the edge of the hallway, bearing the sign J. Ryota, dorm manager. I rap sharply on the wood 3 times. Mr. Ryota? What is it? Nuclear war? What? No. Don't feel like opening the door for anything less important. I could open the door myself. Locked it. Don't bother. I press my ear against the door, listening keenly. There it is, action-packed. Orchestral strings just barely bleeding through the wood. Faint clanging of swords and shields. Are you in a clan war, Mr. Rota? Bah! A moment later, and the door's locks click open. I slip inside the room, holding back a smile. The office is minimalistic. Its furnishings... The office is minimalistic in its furnishings, but fairly welcoming. Warm light encompasses the rooms, highlighting the comfortable chairs arranged around the coffee table. Bears a bowl of potato chips. It looks more like the office of a therapist rather than the office of a school dorm manager. In the corner, I spot a calmly mahogany desk, on top of which sits Jiro Ryota in a very dramatic position. Welcome to Satan Room. You know, I think this voice might be a little old for this guy, but I'm already going with it. I'm gonna stick with it. Fuck it. Have you brought an offering to appease the Dark Lord? Indeed I have. With an equally exaggerated bow, I present the book and note from my teacher. Mr. Rota's eyebrows scrunch in confusion. The hell's this? The hell's this? Instead of detention, the teacher is convinced that I need more permanent solution. Like death? I can help with that. She was thinking more along the lines of counseling, I believe. Oh, okay. Although the death would be easier. But what the hell's this? He shakes the book, empathetically. Yes, the curriculum that the teachers recommend for you know, helping. Oh, right. Well, I'll put it where it belongs. Yes! Oh my gosh, I like this guy. He probably throws it in the trash, which extracts a laugh from me. Yes, that book sounds like garbage. I'm sorry for the people that like books like that, but come on, that is for special snowflakes. Now, to business. Let me read up on what exactly your teacher wants. His eyes drift over to the paper that I sadly hand to him. Ha! Oh boy, isn't this precious. Let me translate. Dear Mr. Ryota, I'm having trouble subduing a boy who actually has a brain and doesn't care for the inefficiencies of bureaucracy. Sincerely, a woman who was certainly the most boring person in her graduating... Oh! This guy's the most savage one so far! Damn! Damn! Oh, man! Oh, straight fire! I choke back laughter as he crumbles the paper into a ball and lobs it in the trash. By the way, don't tell anyone I said that, or I might get fired. And then you'd have to take counseling from Miss Hanazawa. And then where would you be? Consider the NDA signed. Mr. Rota reclines easily against his chair, kicking his legs onto the table. So, how's the apartment? Still in one piece, mostly. Good to hear. And Phil? Phil. The little houseplant, the one I placed on your shelf. Your memory sucks more than mine, kid. Oh, right. I vaguely remember Mr. Rota forming an odd attachment to a plant when I'd moved into my apartment. Even though the point where he named it Phil. I think he died. That's a bit odd. I thought he was a fake plant. Nope. Looked fake on the outside, I guess, but all real inside. A satisfied smile pulls at Mr. Rota's lips, and I suddenly realize the metaphor. We're not talking about plants, are we? Your optimism is inspiring, kid. I would have thought your answer to be the contrary. What? People look real on the outside, but they're all fake inside? Something like that? We were talking about plants. How was I supposed to know? Well, you know. Well, you know now. So, now, that you know, is your answer the same? No. Hey, come on, kid. Well, I think you need to build trust. Some people are trustworthy, some aren't. You can't paint a chain of paintbrush over everyone. Didn't even need to think about it. It's the truth. People pretend to be genuine on the outside, but inside they're nothing. Wow, dude. Okay. Alright, I was liking you for a while. Don't be one of those people. Please don't be one of those people. It was like, oh, the world's emptiness. There's no purpose in the world. I feel nothingness. Then again, he is a teenager. Oh well. Mr. Otis evaluates me for a moment, but to my surprise, there's no judging in his gaze. You must be a real party pleaser. I'll be here all week. What made you draw such a depressing conclusion? I can tell that his mind's on the fast track of psychoanalysis, childhood trauma, clinical depression, suicidal tendencies. Oh damn. Oh damn. Time to put that to rest, because, if anything should be blamed, it should be my 100% natural disdain for human. Oh no, please, no, don't be one of those people. Come on, man, don't be one of those people. Come on, man. There's plenty of hope for people. I mean, think about it. Some guy wrote Remonster. That guy's a genius. A genius. Pure genius. 100% genius. When you disdain all of humanity, that's just ridiculous. Power of observation. If anything, people like to be strong, confident, independent. On the outside, peel that away, and what do you get? Their heart. Then that heart must be pretty pathetic. Did I ever say otherwise? No, I guess he didn't. Mr. Rota eases from the topic and leans back on his chair, drawing a planner from his drawer. Well, if it were up to me, I'd say that you're just like any other Shirley teenager, going through the first throes of seniorities. Oh, senioritis. Sorry, my bad. But paperwork's been signed, and you know how bureaucracies go. I thought our government was supposed to be more efficient, since the national changes. Ha! You assume the mayor actually does anything important? He scrawls something down on his tablet, and taps the screen. My phone buzzes gently in my pocket. You know what's really weird also? Is if you look at people, they go like, oh my gosh, can't trust people. They actually do trust people a lot more than they say they do. People, like this guy says, are fake. But often the more they say people are fake, the more fake they are. Which is why you've got to learn who's fake and who's not. That'll help you get far in life, kids. Gosh, I sound like an old man. I'm only 19. God damn. Your teacher recommended that we meet every day, but honestly, who has time for that? We'll just play it by ear, and you let me know if you ever get the urge to murder someone. Probably means you're due for another checkup. I check what he sent me, a copy of the spreadsheet that's taped outside his door, revealing his available times. Wow, how do you have this much free time? Life as a dorm manager is just swell, isn't it? I thought you at least had some kind of job. I'll let you in on a secret. The kids here don't cause much trouble. Not because they're angels, not because they're boring, because they're too prissy. They don't want to get their manicured nails dirty with things like graffiti or booze. But they do need someone to cry to when they stub a toe. And the other teachers seem to think that I fit that job description. Actually, it's more likely that they don't want to deal with hormonal brats. I feel you. I feel you, man. I feel you. So instead of being a helicopter parent, I get to be a binge warmer who just nods and smiles once every few minutes. Like with me? Well, you'll be more interesting than the rest of them, I hope. Yeah, that sounds like the Academy in a nutshell. Half the people are too snobby to be fun, and the other half are too lazy to care. Oh wow, that's quite the school you go to, kid. What do you get to hear? Whining about grades? Toxic relationships? Sometimes, but not always. At any rate, I can't exactly complain. Makes my job easy. Thank you for your massive contribution to society. You're absolutely welcome. They seem to equal yours. No, I think they far exceed his. Because his are 0 right now. I snort. He chuckles. Yeah, this could have been really painful if I hadn't gotten Mr. Ryota. Well, as your loving, caring, and awe-aspiring mentor, I can hardly keep you from the beauty that is Club Recruitment Day. Oh no, I'm fine, really. Off you go! Take a selfie and send it to me. Or I'll schedule an appointment tomorrow. But that's... you said... You need to expand your opportunities, broaden your horizons. Go where no man has gone before. But... oh man, I thought he was going to make a reference to the moon joke from earlier. Man, missing out on opportunities there. And most importantly, you need to get out of my office so I can check my clan. Oh man, that's just sad, Mr. Ryota. World domination calls. See ya. Oh, sorry, I keep thinking it's switching. See ya. All right, a great place to cut off. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will most certainly see you next time. I love you all. Latest.